Just finished packing the boat and the car. As you can see, there's all the swag and stuff like that. We got a lot of fishing gear. The only thing to go in there now is the food, and we're off. We kind of run out of time to leave now, so I don't really want to be setting up a campsite in the night. So we're just going to get some food now at home, get some rest, and then leave early hours of the morning. Another big trip coming over New Year's Eve.
I lost my mind in a nightclub bathroom. All I could find possessed no value. Too many times I said never again. Fooled me twice, all I have is my name. I'm a traveling journeyman, like early man, cave to cave and do it again. World's turning in on me and it's spinning, so I hurl again, hit the curve again. I'm a bum, burning out, international mystery man, lonely now. I left my mind in Vegas, I left my mind in Reno, I left my mind in London, I left my heart in Rio. If I never make it through the night before I should die, and if this is the last song I write, I live my life, and I'ma live like a king if it kills me. I'm a kid, 7 sins couldn't thrill me. When it's said and done, and I'm leaving home, I'ma rise again.
So we've landed, there's the boat. We're just gonna have a little wander around and suss it out. As soon as I jumped off the boat, I got stung on my foot by a wasp, and then we realised we were parked up right by a wasp's nest in the yeah, other than that, this is where we are.
Yeah, it turns out my pain threshold is not as high as I once thought. So we decided to leave the wasp's nest and have them have their own piece. Yeah, obviously with Barbara and stuff, it's not worth taking those kind of chances, but it ended up being a better location anyway and a good thing to move, so happy.
So yeah, we ended up relocating because I got stung 5 times in total. Luckily I'm not allergic, but I'm not 100% if Adeline is or not, so not worth risking. Yeah, we've relocated. As we pulled up, there was a bunch of fish over there. I think it was bleeding trout, but we missed the opportunity. We didn't get the lines out in time. But this may be the place where we stay for the night. You happy with this spot? Yeah. Bumblebee. So yeah, as you can see, the tide line is here. I'm pretty sure, I say pretty sure, that's always a sign that someone doesn't know what they're on about, but I'm pretty sure tonight is a really high tide, and then no, today is a really high tide, and then tonight, sorry, is a low tide, and then again same tomorrow is another high. Oh, it looks like Mother Nature is at work. Some kind of fly or something getting eaten by ants. It's a lovely little flat out here where the rocks are. That could possibly be the camp spot. Let's see what Adeline thinks. Come more in the middle, there we go. Yeah, so it's either go there and risk the tide tomorrow. So the tide will come in today. We'll see where it gets to. And then it's going to be a low one tonight. And then it's going to come back again tomorrow. So we just got to see how high up it comes today before I start setting up. I'll check and see what it says on the old wheelie weather. But I might avoid risk altogether and just perch up right here. But how about that for a view? Pretty spectacular. So I'm trying to set up the camp. I haven't been videoing, but I've thrown everything up there. But as I'm walking back and forth the boat, a turtle popped his head up, and then a big fish just jumped out the water there. So I might try and get some footage, but we're gonna have a little flick shortly anyway, so we'll see how we go. We're gonna go and have a little fish. We've just dumped off all the camp gear. We won't set up yet. I want to see where the tide line settles, and then yeah, we'll set up from there. But until then, I think over the next 2 hours the tide will be coming in, so me and Adeline are just gonna have a little flick. Adeline caught a little bite on the shoreline just now and it snapped her line, so we know this stuff out here.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support keeps us going.
Time to go back and set up camp.
As you can see, it is stifling out here today. There's been a heat wave warning or whatever. Ooh, my feet on the sand. Yeah, Adeline's having a snorkel. The missus has messaged me. She wants us to get her, so we're going to give it a few hours until it takes her to drive up the coast, and then I'm going to take the boat ride back to the mainland and pick her up at the boat ramp because she wants in. But yeah, we're just going to play some soccer. Adeline wants to be a Matilda like all young girls. She's having a snorkel now. But yeah, this is where we're at. Yeah, what an afternoon. I was just playing in the water. The tide has just turned, I think. So yeah, we'll be going to get Shani shortly. And once the tide starts fully going out, we'll give another flick and hopefully catch some lunch. We'll see how we go. If not, who cares? Look where we are.
First cast, I got the line snagged and lost my lure.
I'll get Dad.
Lovely jubbly. So yeah, the time has come to go and get the missus. Off we go. look who decided to join the party. Welcome aboard.
And she brought my Santa present.
Yeah, that's right. She came bearing gifts, and she brought Adeline's mermaid tail that Santa brought, which was a winner. So yeah, we've managed to find a little spot to anchor up. Obviously you can see all these rocks and little bommies and stuff, which makes it quite difficult to find a spot where the boat's not going to end up on top of a rock. But we got there in the end. As you can see, you've got a second line coming up the back there, which just runs up the beach. And yeah, it's just secured in a location on the rock there, just right in a crack on the rock, which is absolutely ideal. Oh, and there's a mermaid.
Oh wow, so the weather warning about the heat wave, we're mid heat wave. It's 1 o'clock or so. We've literally had to find a space up in the trees. Absolutely melting, everything is melting. There's like some of the plastic bags I can feel starting to get sticky. That's how hot it's getting. It's pretty crazy, but we're just hiding out in the shade for 5 because it is ridiculous. Just kicking back. We're getting hammered by March flies, if anyone knows what they are. I never knew they were so bad, but yeah, these two haven't got any bloody clothes on. But yeah, March flies, they're like, I suppose what we would call horse flies back home, but they bite you and it's a nuisance. So we're hiding out of the sun from the absolute crazy heat. I brought a tarp and some old poles that I got from an old trampoline of Adeline's. Yeah, so this is what we're using for sunshade. But yeah, it's just the March flies now that are just absolutely annihilating us. But other than that, it's literally paradise. So we've moved location. We were over there up in the trees from the shade, but we've moved the camp more out in the open, and we've started lighting a fire. Shani will have to cover herself, but yeah, we've lit a fire. Hopefully the smoke gets rid of these March flies. Baba's been in tears, haven't you? They're pretty bad. Unfortunately, it might be the end of us. We might have to move and go somewhere else, but we'll see how we go.
Hey, it's me.
Yeah, I'll make the dinner while these two shower on the rock. Little camp shower there with the water left out in the sun. Was it warm? Nice. I think there's a fishing boat out there with binoculars. Oh well.
Yeah, Dad's been hard at work while they've been showering, but dinner is served. Come and get it while it's still hot.
Thanks, Dad. When they're dinner up.
So yeah, this is the 101 camp meal. Just those packet raviolis and the sauce. We just bring a little hot plate, put it over the fire, boil up the water with the pasta, and happy days.
Good morning. I drew the short straw last night. I had to sleep in the middle of the tent in the heat. It is absolutely roast. I can't explain to you. It's like being in an oven. But we had to sit in the oven to stay away from the flies. So, but I pulled out a secret weapon. This was me all night. Fan on my face. Everyone was a bit jealous. Good morning. But yeah, I don't know if you can see out there. The boat is still there, I believe. But another amazing day. Let's see if we can get some fish out there. So today's plan, I think Shani's gonna make some breakfast. Adeline just wants to swim. I'm gonna wait for the tide to come in and pick the boat back up, and then we'll all head off. Also, last night, that piece of wood or that piece of tree, the boat was crashing up against the rocks all night, so I went and grabbed that wood and wedged it in between the rocks and the boat, and it kind of made it work. So there's no hole in the boat. It's going to be a good day.
Look, we found the crab hiding out in the shallows.
Just a moment of appreciation. The grapes were frozen with orange, and for some reason the grapes have picked up like an orangey flavour. What do you think of them, Barry?
Good, and they taste like Calippos.
Yeah, they do. Amazing. Yep, Calippo grapes and pancake breakfast. We're good to go for the morning.
We're going fishing!
Yeah, so as you noticed in the video there, Shani was a little bit upset laying down, quite seasick. So we had a bit of a talk and we decided to compromise and do a bit of land exploring, and we realized there's a resort not too far away, so we made the trip across, and the big ticket item was they had a swimming pool. I was more happy for Adeline to swim in a swimming pool dressed as a fish rather than in the sea dressed as a fish with crocs and sharks. So let's see how we go.
Let's go swimming. The swimming pool is lots of fun.
Yeah, our little mermaid was in her element. Santa has done really well this year. We also stopped for a little bit of food. Not quite camp food, but you know, why not? It's New Year's time. Sneak in a cheeky little burger and we're away.
So yeah, that was a mad day over at the resort. We just scooted back over to the little spot we're in. What we decided to do, we're just going to condense a lot of the stuff, because obviously Shani brought extra stuff. We're going to put it in the boat now, and then I might scoot back to the mainland and have a little fish and stuff while we're out fishing and whatever, and just dump it all off, because it's a bit of extra weight that we haven't got to carry with our stuff and Shani when we leave in a couple of days. So I'll just get that out of the way now while the waters are pretty flat. We'll have a little fish while we're there, but yeah, other than that, Adlin's holding onto the boat while I load up some stuff. So we're just bringing it in now on the mainland. It's a half-hour trip back, but the water was a metre deep for the last 2 Ks. So So yeah, we're back. I've anchored out. We've had a different positioning this time because we want to get out earlier tomorrow. But yeah, there's the front anchor, the back anchor on the angle because the tide is coming in from that way. So we've just put it on the angle. But in case that front anchor comes loose, I've just got a safety just going up to the tree there, but that should hold it. So the tide's coming in from that way up against the front of the boat. If that anchor comes loose, it won't swing off over there because I've got this safety one there. That's the plan anyway. Wish us luck, see how we go. These two are just playing in the sunset. Life is good. So yeah, showers are all done. Shani's just there behind my hand. Completely starkers. But yeah, we've just had some showers with the camp shower. And look at that. There's a bit of a breeze tonight, so less March flies. And hopefully not as hot, because last night was crazy heat. But yeah, this is where we're at. This is the settings. We're gonna cook some food. We've literally just been down here playing all afternoon. We did the run, we come back, and then we were just in the water there playing. Didn't really video much because it's personal time, isn't there? But yeah, we're just gonna cook some food and watch that sun go down. And yeah, have a little kip and maybe head back to some kind of swim area tomorrow and do some more fishing. Tonight's dinner was burgers made on the camp stove. Adlin's enjoying hers. We slapped a little bit of avocado and cheese. They're veggie burgers, by the way, from Woolies. Bit of sauce. Perfect. Just got Adlin set up with a bit of TV. If we got signal, these things, just a little tip for you guys, it's like a magnifying glass for the phone. I don't know if you can see that, but it makes it a big TV. Can you see it, Baba? Mm-hmm. Is it good?
Yeah.
So that'll keep Adlin occupied until I finished in the shower. Lovely. So this is us now for the night. Set up. We got YouTube videos on and we're eating chocolate. How good's life?
There we go. Got me.
Morning. Yeah, it was a bit of a rough night's sleep. It started to rain, and like I was saying before, because it's so hot, we obviously had the swag opened up, but the rain forced us to put the flaps down, which obviously made it quite warm. But then the wind started picking up with the rain, and then the wind started coming in from the opposite direction, coming from this way, which has obviously swung the boat round there. But yeah, like I said, I've got that safety rope on, which obviously held onto the boat, but the back anchor had come off because the waves had started coming in from the other direction. But it's really picking up, and you can see it's quite fiercely coming in from that angle, which kind of making me worry a little bit. And I can see some dark clouds and a bit of thunder and stuff, so I thought, we might be forced to call it a day. Not worth risking the family. My mission is to keep everyone happy above all else. See how we go. So we're just gonna pack up fast now, as quick as we can, and just throw everything into the boat and get out of here. Get out of Dodge, get out of Dodge. But if you see, there's like a big storm, I can hear thunder and lightning, but we're headed that way. So it's looking promising. The forecast is not that bad though, so I don't understand. Like, look, if you see, the water's pretty flat, but I don't know, it's just getting gusts of wind and thunder. So I'm like, oh, not risking the family. Let's get out of here. Just a quick message imploring people to tidy up after yourselves. I'm no park ranger by any means, but we do like to leave the place in better condition than we found it if we can. You know, we did find an extra couple of bottles and plastic string or whatever it was, but just take that stuff with you if you find it and leave the place as tidy as you can for the environment and for other people to enjoy.
It's my name. I'm a traveling journeyman, like early man. Cave to cave and do it again. World's turning in on me and it's spinning, so I hurl again. Hit the curve again. I'm a bomb burning out. International mystery man, lonely now. I left my mind in Vegas. I left my mind in Reno. I left my mind in London. I left my heart in Rio. If I never make it through the night before I should die, and if this is the last song I write, I live my life. And I'ma live like a king if it kills me. I'm a kid.
We're back on dry land. It got a little bit choppy in the middle on the way back over, and then it kind of just got okay. 5 or 6 boats are already going out as we're coming in, so it might, you know, but like I said, it's better to be safe than sorry. You know, I got my family with me, so. But yeah, today's New Year's Eve, so we'll probably end up heading into a town somewhere and just having some food or whatnot, but we'll see how we go. But like I said, trip over, we made it on land. We had a bit of a fuel shortage on the way over, so I quickly had to top it up as we were going, but we're all good. Happy days.
The town we decided to drive to was Airlie Beach. Could be worse, I suppose. And with that, a friend from Wales, where I'm from, I haven't seen in 10 years. The day I left was actually the last time I met her and saw her. She was in town for New Year's Eve. What are the chances? So we caught up with Caris, and yeah, great times.
So we've been back a while now, and I've been doing the less glamorous side of the job, which is cleaning everything. Unloaded the boat, hosed down the boat, cleaned out the motor, hosed off everything, all the eskies. I even had to set back up the swag bag and get all the sand out of it. I've been vacuuming and blowing it out, but this is the dad part of it. Adlin's inside having a bath, Shani's here washing her hair. The jobs you hate, but it's got to be done. So we're home, back in town. Our plans obviously got stormed off, but then didn't get stormed off. It was more of a precautionary thing, but we're back in our hometown and we're off to go and watch some New Year's Eve fireworks and get some food. So that's the end of our saga. Maybe I'll show some pictures of the fireworks, but yeah, other than that, like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye.
Bye-bye.
no better way to end the year with a firework display. That just about wraps up our video as well. Obviously the camping got cut short, but it doesn't matter what we're doing. As long as I'm with my favorite people, wherever I am becomes my favorite place. You know, they say what's more important, the journey or the destination? But I think the company is the most important thing. So like I say, it doesn't matter what I'm doing as long as I'm with these guys, these two. Everything just is peace and happiness. But Happy New Year to you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one.